Oh no, not me.
Yes, you. YouTubers get reviewed. Those conspiracy guys. Whoa. Open your mind.
This is gonna get weird and sick and wrong.
Step into a world where no effort whatsoever has been put into the presentation of the studio,
Before
including a green screen that nobody ever bothers their hole to use. Introducing Gordo.
my name is Gordo. Dude, me heart is swelling like cholesterol.
I mean, look at this guy. He's 80% beard and man boobs. Yes, Gordo is not one to dwell on his appearance, unless he is live streaming with a pretty girl. Check out that first day at school hairdo. Attaboy, Gordo. He's got a microphone that resembles a harmonica. Just throw him a pint of Guinness and a banjo and he could sell out a stadium.
Duet for Pointy Guinness. Duet for Pointy Guinness.
Even though Gordo loves to sing.
Jesus is just alright with me.
We can't recommend this Barry White impersonation while you're kissing your girlfriend.
No barbitol in applesauce. And then lying down all dressed in black.
That sounds amazing.
Gordo, along with his featured guests, some of which, along with him, look like 3 different life stages of the same man, upload videos such as Ted Bundy. Yet, according to the comments, no Ted Bundy is discussed. Or Bohemian Grove, where the lads spend most of their time just doing impersonations.
The brandies and cigars are out, darling. Hey Kanye, you wanna go for a walk in the woods? No homo.
You know what the acronym for golf is? Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden.
If you can't decide which video to watch, and a meager 4 hours is too short for you, a measly 5 hours is just too short for you, a paltry 6 hours is still too short for you, then kick back and relax for this epic 7-hour podcast. At TCG, the only way to survive a 7-hour podcast session is to turn it into a 7-hour drinking session.
Party, party, party.
Watch in awe as the hosts begin every TCG episode, pretending that they know everything there is to know about the subject,
Knowing what I know.
yet resort to reading everything off the internet.
Robert Peary, who was a former...
And despite this dependency on online technology, Gordo still hasn't quite grasped how online payments work.
Take $5, roll it up into a ball, and flick it up into the internet.
Since they are so delusional as to believe that the world's greatest detective, Batman, solved crimes by just casually walking around the street, asking random people, "Are you a criminal?"
Batman's are you the Golden State Killer?
It's no wonder that they never do any preparation or research.
And we were like, oh cool, so we'll do like fuck all proper research.
Yeah, that's proper research. You went and read papers from 1850s.
Well, I didn't read the papers.
And belittle scientific
No
evidence
one found any fingerprints or any DNA or any of that old shit.
as they pull theories right out of their bottoms.
Well, when we find out who he is later on, he probably was a marksman.
Yeah, yeah.
Numbers off my arse.
Before admitting that they haven't a clue what they're talking about.
Who the fuck knows? Now, this could be bullshit. Who knows, man?
Who knows?
Who knows? Man, we don't know, you know.
Gordon is big on YouTube, but he is not big on YouTube.
On YouTube.com/those conspiracy guys, they're acting the bollocks now, cutting people off. YouTube.
But Gordo has given us a disturbing account of how he built an audience.
Be like you're strapped into a chair in the nip with a chain around your neck and you're forced to listen to like a podcast
Featuring long-winded ramblings on sensitive subjects such as racism,
KKK bios kicking it hard. Can you tell me why I should not convict this black son of a bitch for this heinous crime? If you're gonna be a racist, be a fucking good one.
True to the blue.
violence.
Times he often showed up without a gun.
Yeah.
So and
That's confidence.
he would
Like your parents are lying around you with their fucking heads all smashed in. They cut off their heads.
Misogyny,
Apparently you have to call them women or ladies. If you're a good looking girl, you get free drinks for like 2 years until your tits fall off.
serial killers,
And with all that out of the way, God bless John Wayne Gacy. He has the horn for a bit of mayhem and madness.
without treating any of these subjects with the respect, grace, compassion, and humility they deserve.
You know, muggy, heavy topics that we're gonna like make dick jokes around or whatever.
Some of the shit I say in the show could be highly offensive to a lot of people.
Witness
And I'd be
Gordo
more
talking so
dismissive,
much about social
doc
media,
videos
his
and
guests
different
start
stuff
to
that
fall
would get kicked
asleep.
off the
Guests
thing.
making
And,
faces like they made a
I
massive
guess
mistake by appearing on the show.
of all time. He was a looker.
Guests listening to Gordo talk for so long that they just go on their mobile phones.
Below.
Gordon making his guests feel uncomfortable.
People aren't that obsessed with penis size anymore, are they?
I'm not sure.
And guests that don't even want to be there.
And you're going to join us again for the Franklin
Oh, fuck.
credit.
But we're 6 hours into a podcast that's supposed to be 2 hours. I can't do that. I can't do that on a regular basis.
There is always a party in Gordon's mouth
Oh, you want the party, do you? Do you want the party? I'll show you how to fucking party.
because his language is so colourful.
On youtube.com/those conspiracy guys, or tweet if you don't like them because they're BitChute.com. Be that, so they weren't fucking exactly unfit. It wasn't true. Yeah, fucked up, man. Fucked up. All of these different fucking mad shits that they come up with, like fucking just do chanting or like fuck. There's a dick in a butt someplace. Without rest, this guy was a fucking fiend. YouTuber being YouTuber acting the cunt. No, YouTuber acting the cunt.
Empty
Throw that
promises.
and go deep and go hard. Didn't go in as deep as we wanted to. And this is going to be a short enough one. It's like, hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever.
And that particular episode lasts 3 hours.
We didn't even get to everything we wanted to talk about. Imagine that.
She looks like a girl trapped in a Saw movie looking for the exit door.
The following deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation. Viewers are invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
We're those conspiracy guys. I'm going up.
Paul.
What we all want to know is the biggest conspiracy of them all. To the naked eye, Gordo and Paul seem like the best of friends.
Yeah! Dun, dun.
But behind every smile, a sinister stare,
I'm like, geez, they're
a possible motive
Cut a lot of cheese, Kelly.
of a man that appears that he's about to start practicing what he's been preaching on Paul Kelly.
Dun dun dun.
Apparently last seen boarding a train with Gordo. But where did that train lead Paul on that fateful night?
There are people this way.
Yeah, there are people that way.
If you would be so good as to buy me a pint, buy me a beer. If you want to be sound, and buy me a beer. Or we're in America right now, and if you want to buy me a beer,
Do not buy this man a beer until we get answers. Where is Paul?
But obviously it's going to be bad.
how could I get away with killing him because I really want to? Can murder someone, leave him in the desert, and nobody will ever know. Do you know? Best way to get away with a murder.
Become enthralled, as Gordo describes a suspect that sounds suspiciously like himself.
And they were investigating this guy, and he's a fat guy with a beard who lives in an apartment, and he spends most of his time on his own.
Wait a second. That conspiracy guy is most likely, allegedly, probably, possibly, plausibly involved in the disappearance of Paul.
Oh no, not me.
Yes, you. You got reviewed. Open your mind and leave your conspiracy theory about who we are going to review next in the comment section below.